We in the building. What's happening? Good morning. Welcome back to the greatest show on the face of the earth. Welcome to the LeVar Walker Show, where you watch me build this thing brick by brick every morning. No help, no dick holding, no jocking, no putting my head up somebody else's ass. Just me building one brick at a time. And hopefully this will motivate each and every person to build their own shit. But welcome back to the LeVar Walker Show podcast. We are in the building. Had a lot of disruptions last week because the Wi-Fi out here was down. But we got a lot to talk about. I don't even have time to play. These Epstein files have come out. And I'm just horrified. I am horrified. These rich billionaires, allegedly, and the children that I don't understand. They're eating the babies. That's what's happening. They're eating the babies. And there's this thing called adrenochrome. If you don't know what adrenochrome is, that's when you torture a child and you keep torturing the child until their adrenal glands begin to pump up a bunch of adrenaline, and you take the blood from the child and you inject it in yourself. That is why these people are living so long and looking like vampire. They look scary. It is just so much sickness going on in this world. You know, I'm reading the thing. I saw the thing about Bill Gates, allegedly. I got to say everything allegedly, because I mean, I don't have anything. I don't have no money if they come sue me, but I have to say allegedly. So allegedly, Bill Gates went to visit his good buddy Epstein, and I guess they were messing with the young girls, which is horrific, because this guy who is mustacheless, and we really need to start questioning mustacheless men. This mustacheless man, Epstein, with these children on the PDF island, because we have to say PDF. So allegedly, Bill Gates is there. He's toying with young Russian girl. The Russian that talk like this. No, you cannot do that. You know, he's toying with the young Russian young lady. And in toying with this young lady, Bill isn't using protection. Now, this is all alleged. It's in the files. But, now they're going to say, well, could these files be AI? Can they be altered? Who knows? So we just going to keep saying alleged. So allegedly, Bill Gates slept with this young lady. And, this young lady that they're holding hostage, or whatever the hell they're doing on this sick island, burnt Bill Gates. So now Bill Gates, with his rich ass, sitting on billions and billions of dollars, now he's infected with an STD. Now his wife actually said that he infected her with an STD, that STD being chlamydia. So Bill, he freaks out. I guess he must have felt a burning or a tingling sensation. And you would think a guy with this amount of resources, there has to be somebody around him, somebody that the landscaper, the butler, somebody where he could, hey, I got down, I'm tingling. I don't know what's going on. So he's tingling. And this is one of the richest, smartest men on earth. He gave us Microsoft. I don't know if he created email. I guess billions of dollars, hundreds of billions of dollars this guy's worth. So instead of him having a friend, instead of him using his technology to diagnose himself, he emails Epstein, asking Epstein, can he get him some antibiotics? And not only can he get him some antibiotics, but can he get him an antibiotic to where he could sneak it in his wife's glass or drink or whatever is slipping on her where she doesn't know. So she's cured too. Mind you, this is the man that is pushing vaccines and telling us to eat certain meats. This is the man who couldn't even get any type of diagnosis without emailing a man. But this is who is in charge. This is who wants to destroy our water supply. Now I'm going to say allegedly because I need my Microsoft Windows. I don't want to get locked out. But this is what's happening. This is sick. It's sick. So he had chlamydia. Simple fix for chlamydia. Chlamydia, you need 1 gram of azithromycin. Knock it right out. And I'm telling you that as a pharmacist. If you don't know me, if you've never seen me before, whoever's watching me, I'm a PharmD, RPH pharmacist who's been a pharmacist for over 20 years, graduated in 2002, 23 years as a registered pharmacist. And Bill, you could have called me. And for $2 million, I would have got you the azithromycin. I would have got you 4 tabs. 4 500 milligram tabs. And you could have knocked it out and probably saved your marriage. Imagine the horror on Melinda Gates' face when she went to that bathroom. And now she's on fire. She's in a mansion in Washington overlooking the ocean. Some of the most expensive property on planet Earth. And she wake up to pee and she's on fire. And there's a smell. And Bill is sitting there looking crazy. And it even goes to say how dumb we are as men. Just men are disgusting. We're dumb. Because you would think with that level of power and influence that you would be able to get the $2 antibiotics to wipe out the chlamydia. The $2 antibiotics has cost this man what? $50 billion in a divorce? Half of his shit is gone. Mind you, it's still disgusting that they're on this island with these minors and they're selling children. They're selling the kids as regular working people are working their asses off every day, getting up, going to work, whether you're a pharmacist, a truck driver, a nurse, or an idiot like me that has to jump up and do 1 million videos to get attention to sell 10 tickets in the comedy club. We're all working our asses off while these greedy fucks live these lives. These gluttonous, sadistic lives. And it's still not enough. They need the babies. I'm appalled, to say the least. I am absolutely appalled, and it's sickening. And Donald Trump, he's crying. I didn't know the guy. I never knew him, didn't see him. Never, didn't see the guy. Don't know the guy. And we have hundreds of videos of him with the guy. They're dancing. They're with the young ladies, patting each other on the back, high fives. I am disgusted and appalled. I really am. And this is just really like pull back the covers of the world of this system that we live in, man. We damn near just all like little cogs in the wheel, in the wheel, and we're fighting amongst each other. These billionaires are getting away with this shit as we fight amongst each other in regards to racism and all this old bullshit. It's all racism, political line. It's all bullshit to keep us fighting amongst one another while they eat us alive. So now the tactic is, hey, look, they kind of got us cornered. So now what they doing? Now they want to feed us celebrities. Now they're trying to, they're saying Jay-Z and all these celebrities was involved with this shit. And if they knew or came in contact with this man Epstein, he felt so above these guys, they didn't have access to this shit. They wasn't letting Jay-Z into that shit, bro. Like, I don't think blacks were allowed. And as Epstein said, he didn't want no niggas, no nigga women coming to the club. So the first time in history, racism has protected our black girls. Racism protected our black youth. For the first time, it worked in history. It worked in our favor. Just sick, man. And I'm watching this guy. Understand, I did a little bit of research. Epstein was a man who never finished college. Just like, I don't know if he finished high school. Just walked into a fucking school and was teaching high school. He was a high school physics teacher with no credentials, no background, nothing. Can you say white privilege? Imagine one of your black asses just go show up in a school and start teaching. Just imagine. And he's in one of them rich ass schools in New York. So they found out he doesn't have credentials. They get rid of him. Only for him to become like the head of Bear Stearns, which is one of the largest investment firms on planet Earth. And he goes from that to hook it up with a guy named Lex Wexner, who owned like the Limited. He's a billionaire who owned like the Limited or some shit. I don't know the name. And he becomes the power of attorney of his estate, to where this motherfucker bought this man the biggest townhouse in New York City. So I'm guessing this guy is some type of COINTEL. He's a spy. How do you go from a high school teacher, a fake high school teacher with no college degree, to a billionaire? Where the fuck? Where does this come from? But this happened to him. It would never happen to any of our black asses. I can promise you that shit. It's not gonna happen. Because we don't have the complexion. Sick. Absolutely sick. And all these people involved, everything is above the pay grade. Matter of fact, he went to jail. This is how powerful he was. He goes to jail the first time, get caught with the little girls. He gets caught. He gets like, his jail time is like a few months, and they put him in jail, and he can go and work and just come back to jail. He could leave. as he leave as he felt and come back. What kind of shit is that? Didn't even get a charge for being like a predator, a sex predator this whole time. And then even when he was teaching the high school, his creepy ass showing up to the high school parties with the girls, there was already complaints. Where the fuck? Who is this? So to the point, the heat comes down. They lock his ass up for real in 2019. And by some strange reason, they jail him. And he's in jail 2 days. And he somehow takes himself out. Isn't that ironic? And he has all the richest people on earth in his back pocket. That's when they got on the phone and said, listen, we got to get him up out of here. The heat is on. As they're on the phone and the adrenochrome baby blood is dripping down their chins, as they're selling you propaganda, telling us to fight amongst each other with the baby blood dripping down their chins, they ordered him to be taken out. Somebody went in that cell and took care of that business. He was probably sitting there with them glasses on the tip of his nose. You know, he ain't got no stash, glasses on the tip of his nose. And they just said, hey, it's time. And some big hands grabbed him and took care of that real quick. To the point where the tape was altered. They watching the thing, 2 minutes of the tape is cut out. I mean, this is crazy. Everybody was on this island. You know who else was on the island? This guy right here. He's on the island. Let me show y'all this. Yeah. Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking was paralyzed from the neck down and had to talk through a computer. The man couldn't move. And I don't know who threw this body, the caterpillar man, they just threw him. Somebody had to throw him on the girls so he could get. Imagine the horror of these young ladies who were sold into bondage. Imagine the horror when this body is thrown on you and it just hi. He's sitting there and oh God, yeah, that feels great. I want you to kiss on me, touch me. I want to. Imagine the horror. Imagine. It's sick. And it goes on and on and on. But what they're not going to do, and don't fall for this bullshit. Don't fall for the celebrity bullshit. The Jay-Z, the Pusha, all that's some bullshit. Them niggas, listen, man, they was so low tier in this group. And what I'm not going to do is sit up here. Look, everybody knew this motherfucker. Like I'm sure the blacks, they didn't have no idea. They didn't. I'm sorry. I'm not falling for that shit. No, I'm not going to fall for that. They didn't have no idea. They just thought he's the powerful guy with the powerful people. All the rappers and entertainers and everybody involved in hip hop were nothing more than peons to these people. Yes, you can have 1 billion or 2 billion as Jay-Z does. But we're talking about he fucking with the people with 300 and 400 billion. That's a different level. That's a different level. The difference between $1 million, the difference in 1 million seconds and 1 billion seconds. 1 million seconds is 11 days. 1 billion seconds is 36 years. You want to do the math on that? So you look at Jay's wealth to these people at 2 billion. Okay, he's at 72 years at 2 billion. Now when you go 400 billion, they're at about 1,500 years of age. That's how many years they got on them in wealth. So I'm not going to fall for this bullshit. And nobody has been taken down. And what they're trying to do, they're trying to find a way to figure out some type of pawn to take the hit for this shit. But as you notice, nobody's gone to jail yet. As R. Kelly is rotting away, as Diddy is rotting away, none of these people involved in this shit have gone to jail because they own everything. They own the ISPs, the services. They own all this shit. Now, Elon Musk was also in these files. Do I believe? I don't know, because wouldn't Elon owning Twitter just shut this shit down? Couldn't he just block all Epstein talk? But for whatever reason, he's letting this shit fly. And I'm just not just saying that because I drive a Tesla and because I don't want my shit getting turned off. I'm just saying, why would he let people continuously talk about this shit if it wasn't true? Like what? Like what's going on here? But Stephen Hawking, just look at this picture, y'all. Just look at it. Look at it. He can't even do shit. They got to put the straw in the mouth for this nigga to drink his Bloody Mary or whatever the hell that is. I wouldn't even think he wanted no ass in this condition. Just disgusting. Listen, it's disgusting, y'all. It's disgusting. And listen, while y'all are here, please join my Patreon at LeVar Walker. I'm going to be bringing you behind the scenes. I'm about to really show y'all the shit that goes on in this comedy world. I'm going to show y'all the hate. I'm going to show y'all the fake shit. I'm going to show y'all all that shit. Fuck this. I'm pulling the sheets back on this shit. If y'all thought Cat Williams talked some shit, join my Patreon and see what the hell I got to talk about. Yeah, imagine that robotic voice. Yeah, go ahead. Oh my God, I'm coming. I'm coming. This motherfucker sound like a vibrator. I'm coming. This nigga was a rose. Stephen Hawking was the rose, the first live rose. Yeah. Oh, baby. Insane, guys. Insane. But yeah, like I said, join that Patreon and let's get it cracking. It's just too much to talk about today. I was going to run out of stuff, you know? Nicki Minaj is on the tier. Let me see. It's more to this. Hold on. We got to look at more of this, man. We got to look at more. I'm looking at all this stuff. Wait a minute. Here's a note. Oh my God. What the fuck? Let's read this, guys. Let's read this. This is another letter here. Okay. Interview a purported Epstein victim. Thanks, blank. I didn't realize Bush R-worded him too. Okay. I'd like to add a few other points disclosed by the purported victim. While on this yacht, he witnessed African-American males having sex with white blonde females, all of whom were bleeding during intercourse. He was a victim of a type of ritualistic sacrifice, which his feet were cut with a scimitar but left no scarring on the yacht. He witnessed babies being dismembered there. Oh my God. And individuals eating the feces from the intestines. Oh my gosh. He was also arred by George Bush one. Victims close. He was escorted to the FBI building by Michael Moore, who is the creator of True Pundit, described by multiple sources online. Sources like Conspiracy Driven News that attempts to paint the FBI in a bad light. Moore has a criminal record as a result of an FBI investigation. Let me know if you. Oh my goodness, this is insane. So basically, Alex Jones has been I mean, they're eating babies. They're eating actual babies. I don't really know. I saw the thing. There was an owl. There were babies everywhere. Feces everywhere. This is what was going on. This is crazy, man. Insane. I don't. How they gonna cancel my live? I'm just talking about what I'm reporting. I am no difference from the news. Look, it said on there about them. Oh Lord, I can't show y'all my. Let me remove this. That'll get me blocked because certain things will pop up on my Twitter. I got to scan it first. Man, it is really creepy. Mm, mm, mm. It's really bad. Somebody said seeing all this makes them think the Squid Games are real. Look at this. 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 Look at that. Yeah, look, he taking the baby somewhere. Look at that. That look like a wolf. That look like a wolf holding a lamb. Look at it. This nigga salivating. Oh, I'm disgusted. I'm gonna have to take a really hot shower after this because this is just. I tell you what, the shit they are doing behind the scenes. Listen. We as a people can't do nothing but love on each other, man. We got to get together as a people because they're they're eating us alive. I mean, they are kicking our asses right now, and it's not even funny. It's crazy. And I was watching like Steve Bannon like interview this guy. It was so weird. So I don't know. Look, and once like I said, once again, this is all alleged, but here's another picture of our good friend Stephen Hawking. I don't know if he's picking out babies on this computer or what's going on, but yeah, we are at a sad place right now. And yeah, Trump is going to send us to war before they take him in. I guess it's crazy. It is unreal. And we just got something coming in from the chat. Shout out to Liam Martin TV. Have I heard about the new virus? So now there's a new virus out. Let's take a look and see what's going on. There's a new virus out. Let me see. A new virus. Yeah, this will be a good time because that's the only way they can really suppress us. Here we go, y'all. So let's see what we got. Okay. Let me see. Let's see what's going on with this new virus, guys. Let's see what's going on, chat. Here we go.
After 5 Nipah virus cases were confirmed in India's West Bengal, countries across Asia are reintroducing COVID-style health checks to stop it from crossing borders. Thailand, Nepal, and Taiwan have all ramped up screening. Temperature checks, symptom monitoring, health advisory cards, it's all back. So, what is Nipah virus? And why is everyone taking it so seriously? Firstly, because it's rare, but at the same time, it is extremely deadly. Nipah spreads from animals to humans, mainly fruit bats and pigs, and sometimes person to person through very close contact. But how does Nipah spread? Eating food contaminated by bats, touching infected animals, close contact with infected people. And yes, what you eat can make a difference. So, fruits to avoid during outbreaks are bananas, mangoes, and guavas, especially if they are fallen, cut, or partially eaten. Fruit bats often bite into them, leaving behind saliva or droppings. Experts warn to avoid raw date palm sap. It's one of the most common sources linked to Nipah. The virus can take 4 to 14 days to show symptoms and can cause severe breathing problems and fatal brain infections. That's why the World Health Organization lists Nipah as a priority virus, with past outbreaks showing fatality.
Now, y'all do know that we've been pulled out of the World Health Organization. So they're not going to be able to communicate with us effectively about the monitoring of this virus. So I'm sure right now there's a guy that's about to get off the plane coughing, and they probably going to lock our ass back down again.
Fatality rates as high as 75%. But the bottom line is not to panic, but just awareness. Wash fruits properly, avoid exposed food, follow travel advisories. Because when borders tighten and airports go into alert mode, it's a warning worth taking seriously.
So now I guess the powers that be are like, okay, guys, we gotta lock all 7 billion of these people down. Okay, if we got to get back to being with these children. So how do we do that? We're gonna have to throw another disease on them and wreck the economy or print money or whatever they're gonna do. Just in time, they'll do that, and then maybe we'll end up getting some type of dictator to rise up from the dirt to just take over the world. Or maybe the aliens will come down. Maybe they'll fake an alien invasion, and that'll get our mind off of this. But where are we right now? Where are we? Where are we? Can somebody please tell me? Because I want to know. I want to know. Did Nicki Minaj, people are going in on Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj is now MAGA, and Nicki is doing everything she can seemingly to, first of all, I guess, get her husband and brother pardons. She also, is riding heavy for the Trump administration, I guess, to get citizenship, and she showed off her gold card. And people are going in on Nicki. The hatred for Nicki Minaj now. I don't know what Lil Wayne is. I haven't seen Drake. I just don't know what's happening. Now, the thing is, I will say about this with Nicki pushing for Trump and being MAGA, and people are up in arms about that. But they don't seem to be up in arms with NBA Youngboy and Kodak Black, who are also MAGA. So maybe this is selective outrage. I don't know. But Nicki's losing her mind. It sounds powder related. She's spazzing out. She's going through a Kanye thing, and she is fighting desperately, I guess, to get back at Jay-Z and Rock Nation. So, and the crazy part, if somebody said, shout out to the chat here, King Lumpy said that gold card ain't real. So I wouldn't be shocked if Trump don't deport her. That would be hilarious. He just deports her. You gotta go. Sorry. Gotta go. You gotta go, Nicki. Gotta get out of here. Like I wouldn't doubt if he just did that and deported her. Like it is so weird. And I mean, she is really playing to his ego. She is doing everything. And it is just, it's wild. It is wild. And but do you think it's for protection or something? Do you think this is in spite of like Jay-Z and Rock Nation? Right? Because now this could be the big plan. You get with Nicki. Nicki start talking. Yo, they was sacrificed. They doing this. They doing that. And so look, the powers that be, or these powers that she's around, now they're like, great. Now we got a fall guy. We can destroy Jay-Z. That will get the heat off of us. Because that's what I think is about to happen. We are on a plantation. We are still on the plantation. I am just, it is insane. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know where we at. But anyway, I'm gonna digress. We gonna slide over to the Grammys. Did you guys watch the Grammys? I watched it. As I'm watching it, I knew I was old watching the Grammys because for the most of the Grammys, I'm like, who is this? Who are these people? I sounded like an owl for the first 40 minutes of the Grammys. Who is this? And the whites that they had singing, they were all seemingly singing the same damn song. It's this song of like this struggle and pain. I'm going to do. I'm in the dirt. I can't wait to get home. And they choke the mic. I'm going. Like this. It was weird to me. The only person I was really, really happy for, I was happy for my brother, Leon Thomas. Shout out to Leon Thomas. Man. Leon Thomas making that real music. I've been playing Leon for the past 2 years, man. And I mean, every song is a bop. So I was very, very happy for him to receive the World Award. And also for Jelly Roll, who has come over tremendous odds. Lost 600, like weighed like 600, lost all his weight, got him some new teeth, a wife. It was really, really cool. So but everything else, I was like, I don't know what the fuck. It was confusing, and then I just fell asleep on it basically. The people I had no idea were, it was good to see Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill done blew up. Lauryn Hill looking like the auntie now. Lauryn Hill done turned to auntie, goddammit. Lauryn Hill was looking like one of the ladies worked down at the government office. Lauryn Hill was looking like a lot of ladies when you go to homecoming. Y'all know when you go back to homecoming, the one you like, now she like you, looking just like Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill was big as hell up there, boy. But she was singing though. But she looked like she made some greens and some smothered chicken before she came out there. So yes, Kim, he did. He did acknowledge Jesus Christ on stage. That was great. Shout out to Kim in the chat. And then Lauren did do good. And Lauren showed up on time, which was another great thing. Lauren wasn't late to the Grammys. She showed up. She sang her ass off, and that was good. But she looked happy, and she looked full, and she looked like she's just enjoying who she is, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what I saw. So don't really have much else for the Grammys. If you guys would like to interject about what you saw and what you thought about it, let me know. Tyler, the Creator, he had a cool performance. And when I think of Grammy performances, the number one Grammy performance will go to Michael Jackson. And the number two Grammy performance to me will be followed by Kanye West. Everybody else that's done a Grammys performance to me is like just a distant third, like on another planet third. And I don't even know who the third is. So, and then to me, it was very political. Like the Grammys was super, super political. You know, I get it. You know, they're going in on the ice and all this shit, but that's not to me a place for that. It's just not, man. You know, these are privileged people. These are motherfuckers living in Malibu, rich as fuck. And they really don't care. They were just reading the script. These are people flying private jets and living like insane lives. And they sitting up there and, you know, Bad Bunny had won his awards. I don't know one Bad Bunny song, you know, and I'm guessing he's as big as Michael Jackson. But I don't know a Bad Bunny song. I don't speak Spanish. And there's no knock to him. And then even he was going in about the ice. And I get it, but he's American as well. So Puerto Ricans are Americans. I hope people realize that Puerto Rico is in America. So, you know, it was, I got up out of there. I just watched it just to watch it. You know, I checked out Trevor Noah. You know, he did the joke on Kendrick Lamar. And then it was a Drake joke. You know, I'm just like, and this ain't no knock. I think Kendrick, like once again, because we divided on every fucking thing. You can't even talk about Kendrick Lamar or Drake without an argument. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact of the matter is, listen, Drake did hold hip hop down since like 2009. Drake and Kanye. Like let's stop the cap. Let's just stop that shit right now. Drake held that shit down. I know the world hates him now, but I just find it rather ironic that wherever Kendrick is, they have to bring up Drake. Why did they need to mention Drake at the Grammys? Like, for what? I mean, let's just keep it a bean. I just don't think it was warranted. I don't think it was necessary. And even when Kendrick did the Super Bowl performance, like he did a diss song for a Super Bowl performance, which is once again just us tearing each other down in front. Like I think as black people sometimes in entertainment, when we tear each other down in front of these other people, it's just big ass mandingo fights, and they enjoy that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I think the powers that be really wanted to devalue Drake. I think Drake was coming up to renew his deal. And I believe that Drake's new deal would have literally broke the record business. So they had to come up with a plan to devalue Drake. They had to come up with a plan to devalue him because he got too big. Kanye could have broke the record business, but with him spazzing out and the manic episodes, he can't. He still kind of can though, because Ye's base is so crazy. He just sold 40,000 tickets in Mexico, bro, in a matter of hours. This nigga's fan base is surreal. And I know he's doing an apology, but I guess he apologized because he wants to start the tour in America. But I feel like Live Nation, they need some more ticket sales. They need, Beyonce sitting down for now. I'm sure she'll come back, but we need a big, big draw. We need to sell some more parking and some popcorn. And let's get Kanye on an apology tour, and let's get him back over in the States and get him on the road, because this nigga's Michael Jackson. He's Michael Jackson. So let's get him on the road. Let's get these $800 tickets, and let's do what we do. You know? What you say in the chat? Kendrick's songs are a bunch of incoherent rambling. No, I'm not gonna go that far now. Come on now. That's too much. No, Kendrick is not, and Kendrick is a amazing MC. He's articulate. I can understand what Kendrick Lamar is saying. So now I'm not dealership on Fig. I'm not gonna give you that chat. I'm sorry. Clips of Pharrell's performance was dope. I really would, you know what I mean? I didn't really get into it too deep. I do think that like the Clips, Malice and Pusha are like amazing MCs. I really didn't get into it. I don't know. It was cool, but I really wasn't. I guess because I'm 50. I'm 50, man. I want to hear niggas rapping about like getting in an argument with your wife or taking your kids to school. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't. I think you a doctor, LeVar, you a doctor. Please don't defend the bullshit Kendrick is playing on the low IQ dregs of society. I'm just saying he's a great MC. I don't want to do this. I'm not gonna take away his lyrical ability and him being a dope MC. I'm not, because there's too much trash out here to try to sit up here and throw Kendrick under the bus. Now, I prefer Drake. I've loved Drake for years. I fuck with Drake music. I know a lot of people lying, talking about, well, I don't mess with Drake. Y'all do mess with Drake. Stop it. So, it's what it is. It is what it is, guys. What else was I'm talking about today? Can somebody tell me what else? What does the title of this say? Oh, yeah, this is interesting too. I don't know if y'all saw this, but this is a very interesting thing I want to talk about, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Where's it at? Hold on, let me pull this up. No. I don't know if y'all heard about this. But a detransitioner. So a detransitioner just took. Well, a detransitioner is a person that's trans, right? So I'm a man, and then I transition to a woman, and then I'm sitting there playing with my titties, and I'm like, you know what? I want my dick back. I want to be a man again. That's a detransitioner. So the detransitioner, they've had the first medical malpractice lawsuit, and they won a $2 million judgment. Fox Varian sued her Westchester, New York area psychologist and plastic surgeon for the gender transition mastectomy she got at 16. I was the only reporter to attend the entire 3-week historic trial. Wow. So this young lady sued because they gave her a mastectomy at 16, and then they pushed her into transitioning. And they're not talking about this. They don't want to talk about this, which is insane. So let me see what this young lady has to say here.
Year-old girl, they removed her.
Let me see what we got. Oh.
Big news, big win. 2 doctors out of New York were just held liable for medical malpractice for the transition of a 16-year-old girl. They removed her breasts. Why does that need to be explained to adults that a 16-year-old child cannot consent to an irreversible procedure like that or understand what that means? The child who was abused later detransitioned and sued, claiming that the doctors failed to properly evaluate her mental health conditions, such as depression, autism, and body dysmorphia, before performing the irreversible procedure. The gross part is the plastic surgeon's defense, because he said that the child presented herself as a trans male, used male pronouns, and initiated the request for the surgery. If a 16-year-old walks into a plastic surgeon's office and demands a facelift, would you do it? Demands one of their limbs to be cut off, would you do it? Like, what is wrong with these people? Why does this need to be explained to adults? The other doctor who was held liable was a psychologist who recommended the surgery. He was described as driving the train on the transition process. It's abuse. This marks the first detransitioner malpractice lawsuit to reach trial and secure a win. And there are at least 28 similar ongoing cases nationwide. Hold every last one of them accountable for mutilating our children and lying to them. It's beyond me why this has to be explained to adults. It's wrong.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to 100% vehemently agree. There was a time when my child said, "Dad, I'm Spider-Man," right? Should I send the child into the world to fight crime and get him webs and let him swing through the city? What are we talking about? They need to sue the shit out of these people that have mutilated these children. To sit up here and say a child knows, like, oh yeah, I'm not a boy, I'm this, I'm that. What the fuck? These kids can't vote, they can't drive a car, they can't carry a handgun, but they're supposedly supposed to know, and their prefrontal cortex is nowhere near hardened at that age, man. Get the fuck out of here. Sue these people. Sue them. Sue them. So I guess that's gonna be the end of that. The end of that transitioning stuff. Like, at least until you like 18 or you an adult. I think they should wait till you 25 when the prefrontal cortex is hardened, and then you can really make that decision. And I know. Let me tell y'all something too. You know who's detransitioning? The most, I can guarantee you, 80% of the detransition cases are going to be women that have transitioned to males who are transitioning back to females, because it is so fucking hard in today's times to be a man. If you a woman, you done already won and you don't even know it. Shit. Women have won. Shout out to Ronnie Jordan. Hey, Ronnie, you want to come in here and talk? You want to talk some shit? I can send you a link. Shout out Ronnie Jordan, one of the funniest comics. One thing about Ronnie Jordan, when I steal his jokes, when I tell you I rip, Ronnie, you want to come in here, man? Let me know. And y'all go subscribe to Ronnie's page. Ronnie, you can come in here and talk with me. Where Ronnie at? I'm about to text him. Let me call him. Let's call the great Ronnie Jordan. Ronnie got don't put no shirt on. We want to see them titties. Sit up there with your titties out. Titty man. Mm-hmm. No, I gotta see how I'm gonna send this. Let me get Ronnie's email. You ready, Ronnie? Ronnie, text me your email. Text me your email, bro. Real quick. Email. Ronnie, text me your email. I just text you. Send me that email, dog. Hello? Oh, there you go. All right. I'm about to send it now, bro. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. There you go, Ronnie. Let me know if you got it, big dog. Come on in here. We got Big Ronnie Jordan about to sit down, man. Shout out to Ronnie Jordan, man. Ronnie the man. Let me see. But yeah, these detransitioners, there's something else. Very, very sad. I guess Ronnie click that button and he'll come in here. So y'all enjoying this show? Make sure y'all two guys, don't forget, join my Patreon. Go over there to that Patreon and just click. It's $5 a month, but in that Patreon, I'll be dropping game. And we're gonna have a great, great time. I don't know where he at. Let me see. Okay. Sorry, I got Ronnie getting his laptop together to pull up first. Well, let's just go over some of these. Nicki Minaj. We're gonna go back on Nicki Minaj real quick. Nicki is posting these Chucky pictures. Nicki says your favorite artist has been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take babies from other countries and mutilate, oh gosh, and delete them as a form of blood sacrifice to their God. You see when your masters say you must constantly shed blood. However, the jig is up. And you know she's sitting there talking to Trump about this. This is crazy. I think hip hop about to take another big blow. It's just over for hip hop, bro. Like, hip hop is cooked, man. It's just really, it's literally over. It's literally over. Oh Lord. Oh no, y'all can't see what I see. And they were roasting her on the Grammys here.
She is still at the White House with Donald.
Look at that.
Oh man, every single person here, John Legend, Billie Eilish, Phineas, Nicki Minaj is not here. She is not here. She is still at the White House with Donald Trump discussing very important issues. Actually, Nicki, I have the biggest ass. I have it. Everybody's saying it, Nicki. I know they say it's you, but it's me. Wop, wop, wop. Look at it. Look at it, baby.
Yeah, man. This is getting crazy. We are really living in the Truman Show at this point. I really don't know. We're gonna wait for Ronnie to come in. I don't know what the hell. Ronnie must be hooking up a satellite dish or some shit at the crib. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's the big look, ladies and gentlemen. We have a special guest in the building. Put your hands together and give it up to the one and only Mr. Ronnie Jordan. Yes, sir. Yes.
Hey, man.
Hold on, I might have to switch. Say something.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Hold on, I gotta switch my sound. Wait a minute.
Can you hear me? Check.
Yeah,
1, 2.
All right, there you go, Ronnie.
What's happening, brother?
Yo, let me give you another introduction here, because
Okay.
this my brother, man. You know, when I started comedy, Ronnie started a little bit before me, but when I first started comedy at the old Uptown Comedy Corner, I walked in that place, and I mean, this man was blowing the roof off of the building. Okay, a true monster, Ronnie Jordan. Comic views on Bad Boys of Comedy. And speaking of Bad Boys of Comedy, what was it like with Diddy? Like, what happened behind there? Is there anything you want to share with us, Ronnie, with that?
Fortunately, he doesn't like fatties, so I was fine. Wasn't his type, so I was in the clear, so I was good. So
When y'all did that, first of all, I want to say I was so jealous when y'all got that. And
Can I tell you something? I gave Walter Latham your name for sure. I'm the one who booked all the comedians for Bad Boys. Niggas don't know.
Really?
When we did Bad Boys of Comedy, Walter was like, "Who should I get?" And I just gave him my phone. I wrote down every comedian's number in my phone, and I basically helped him book a lot of that stuff. But Bob Sumner was doing the picking. I gave him everybody's number though. I gave him your number.
And Bob didn't like Bob.
Steve Brown.
Bob didn't like me. He never thought I was funny. So that was, it's what it is.
Think you're funny. Your subscribers. Like, share, subscribe, guys. LeVar Walker.
So, Ronnie, tell us, man, the Epstein files, man. What are your thoughts on this, man?
I think all these nasty men is doing all this killing in the country just to hide the pedophilia. The pedophilia is real. Josh Johnson brought up a funny ass point that they redacted all this shit in the Word documents that you could unredact. You can see. I feel like as a country, we look weak, bro. It's like if somebody want to get us, they got us, bro. It's like all they gotta do is shut the grid down and we cooked. Like
we are falling off the bone.
They're not scared of us no more, dog.
They're not, bro. Bro. And then when I say this, I know nationalists will probably pull up on here. You don't know what America is. It's strong. I'm like, I don't know, y'all. We in
get him out of office. They gotta impeach him in the midterms. Like if they don't win the midterms, we should be fine. But if they win the midterms, we are definitely double cooked.
I don't even know if we gonna get to a midterm. I think
he gonna get rid of all that shit.
Well, right now, okay, so he pulled us out of the World Health Organization, so the U.S. is no longer in that. Now, when COVID hit the first time, he had removed the national pandemic alerting thing. Like he got rid of this shit. And that's why he lost, because it's like, you got rid of this shit. We could have got the alert and been way ahead of this and been all right. So now
COVID came from a lady biting a bat. They did.
Yeah, but now they got a new one, bro. It's Nipah virus. Because somebody else, I don't know, bat cuisine must be really good over there. They ate a bat foot and a goat.
They don't be having good lies though. I don't like the government. Their lies are not good ever. They never have good lies.
Bro. It's crazy, man. I don't know where we going, bro. I don't know. Gold is at an all-time high, $5,800 an ounce.
That's scary. The dollar collapsing is scary to me. I feel like that's the chaos. When the dollar's gone. When the dollar's done, we're done. It's because all this is gonna dissolve in a day. Everybody's Instagram gonna change.
well, our currency is the world reserve currency. So when other countries are trading oil, they're trading on greenbacks. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're buying oil on the petrodollar. So now what's happening with gold being so high, these countries are getting rid of our bonds. So, you know, we sell these bonds to Japan, to China. They saying, nah, I'm not too sure about this. They pulling out. Our shit turns into junk bonds. Now we can't print money. Now, the only positive thing I could see happening is if we hit the wall and crash and topple, we just close off all the borders and just start making our own shit. We not letting nothing come over here, and that could probably help the economy.
Do you really think that's possible? Do you think motherfuckers will stop coming over here from Mexico every day?
Well, no. What I'm saying is, if we go into an economic collapse and our money is just worthless, nigga, you got to take a fucking wheelbarrow. You got like bread costs $3,000 because the
money ain't worth shit.
Yeah, the money ain't worth shit. So now even buying shit out of China is too expensive. So at that point, we would have to start to make shit on our own. We would have to start to make our own junk, our own shit. We had to start back farming, all that shit. And just
they control the farms. The U.S. government control all the farms, all the seeds. They got rid of all the black farms. Black farms is definitely crying out. They're like, bro, they fixing this shit where we can't even feed our families. So I feel like the funny part about all this shit is it's like money was fake from the jump, and like the indigenous people, the Africans, whoever you believe, whoever was here first, we had it right before the white people came. You got a skill, I'm gonna trade my skill for your corn, and we gonna trade off shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was. It was like money made motherfuckers with no skill become powerful. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing. There's something very interesting called fractional reserve banking, right? Which is damn near like our money ain't even real. So like when you put $1 in the bank, for your $1, the bank can loan out $10 on your $1. And the $9 ain't even there.
Yep.
Because if I put $1 in the bank, you put $1 in the bank, just us together, then the bank got $2. Yep. But that turns into $20.
Yeah.
And they doing that based off the fact, well, Ronnie not gonna pull his money out, or I might not pull my shit out. So now it's fuck. And I was just looking up something on that fractional reserve banking, and I got this because I was watching that interview with Epstein, and I don't know why this man. Why the hell Why did they interview him like that? What was that shit about?
Because he got dirt on everybody. He got tapes on everybody. He said, "I want to do an interview today. I'm gonna be up there."
I mean, he just sitting there for 2 hours, bro.
Giving it up, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what is this? Let me see. Fractional. Let me see. I just
Epstein might be the white little baller.
Oh boy, that is hilarious.
You know, everybody got that one dude that can get you in any club, and you like, why everybody know him? You know what I'm saying?
You don't know why.
Why is everybody just going out their way to accommodate this man? Like, have you ever seen Jason Lee in a room with celebrities? They break their neck. Boy, they be trying to be on Jason Lee good side, boy. When I tell you,
really, I ain't seen. Yeah, I've never seen Jason Lee.
I mean, he was at Wild 'N Out, and he was just, you know, what I'm saying. But I see how when the motherfucker got all the dirt on you, people be real humble.
But then when a guy got like a big platform where they could throw salt on your name or do the gossip stuff, they scared. Like the rappers seem to be scared of DJ Academics, man.
Oh yeah, because what's coming when we find it out is they be paying him to say good shit, so he'll tell all that. You know what I'm saying? He's a radio station, basically. He's it's like, I don't want you to know that I'm cool with the nigga I've been telling y'all he was lame. Because I'm paying him. I know him. I play video games with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to know that shit. Like all this shit. Everybody know everybody, bro. It's people was very easy to get to, and it's all money. You see, they said Lil Baby gave him $30,000, and then they still beat him up because his partners didn't know that they had.
Lil Baby gave Academics $30,000.
Yeah, I think because I think he was shitting on his album or some shit, but I think they gave him some money to kind of chill out. But then one of the entourage dudes did. I guess he didn't know that they was cool, and he slapped the shit out of academics or something like that. Something happened where he got slapped, and it wasn't supposed to be like.
Yeah, and I saw that academics is just going crazy on Lil Baby right now.
Yeah, because they cool like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I gave LeVar 30 grand to say, Ronnie Jordan album is dope, and then you start coming on this motherfucker like, I don't know, bro.
Oh damn!
And then I'm like, bro, damn, what I'm saying? And then all Lil Baby entourage is just like seeing him. This is all alleged. They probably just seeing him react to this nigga. They probably, the entourage dude be wanting to earn their chain.
Dude, I know they like little jihadists. Like they willing to die.
They will crash out
for Big Bro. They gonna die for Big Bro. But I want to
reserve banking. Okay, LeVar.
Yeah, I want to talk about that, huh?
You teaching the truth to the young black youth?
Well, I'm just showing this because this was very interesting to me. So, fractional reserve banking is a system where banks only keep a small portion, a fraction of their customers' deposits as physical cash in their vaults or on deposit with the central bank. The rest of the money is lent out to borrowers to generate interest. While it might sound like a magic trick, this system is the primary engine for money creation in modern economies. So the easiest way to understand this is to follow a single deposit through the cycle. You deposit $1,000 into your bank account. The reserve requirement, the central bank sets a reserve ratio. Let's say it's 10%. The bank must keep $100 and is free to use the remaining $900. The loan, the bank lends that $900 to a small business owner. Redeposit. The business owner spends that money and the recipient eventually deposits that $900 into their bank. The cycle continues. The second bank keeps 90% and lends out. The second bank keeps 10% and lends out the 90%. Through this money multiply effect, your original $1,000 deposit can eventually expand the total money supply in the economy by significantly more than the initial amount. So, nigga, you put $1,000 in the bank, you really put 10 grand in there. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, you can't get no 10 grand out. That's the messed up part about it. It don't benefit the person, the customer who's helping out. You benefit everybody else except you.
That's real. That's wild, bro.
That is fucked up. Like, this country is built off of people who work their ass off and they really can't enjoy it. So you got 1% of the people with all the wealth and they just looking like, y'all need to stop being broke. It's like, nigga, you used our money to get rich. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I wonder at what point do all the people rise up and people just say enough? But then if that happens, that'll totally destroy the system. Like,
bro, if all the black people stop entertaining and performing, shit could shake a little bit. I think if all niggas stop singing and dancing and goddamn performing and playing basketball and football, I think we can stop some shit enough to be like, But I don't think that'll ever happen because of child support and other shit to pay.
Yeah, we in the trap, bro. We in the trap. And speaking of the trap, I know you tour with Tip. You
formally toured with Tip.
Is he done with comedy?
He taking it. He going to do his last album, bro. We knew it was coming. We've been listening to that stuff for about a year. So,
but
got some heat.
No, he gonna come back to comedy.
Sure, he's too. It feels like he likes it. It's like it's a difference between somebody trying something and somebody like I'm gonna learn this thing and get better at this thing that I want to do because it helps everything else. He's making movies and TV and stuff, so it helps everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, no, it's for me to watch him do it, and I told him this. I said, man, it's weird to me just as a fan of your rap, and maybe just being selfish and just wanting to see you rap.
Yeah.
And seeing you doing this, but I know it's humbling as well. I mean, because I know this album is about killing the ego, and he killed a lot of ego. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and you got to understand, like, when he started doing comedy, we had just lost Clay. You know what I'm saying? Like, Clay was at the Barclays show. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's his best friend, mentor. You know what I'm saying? Partner.
Yeah.
Clay managed Duval. Clay was always in the comedy. Clay always was fucking with us. So I think he was continuing the wishes of. I think he was calming himself down. I think he was kind of. It was all right, y'all don't fuck with me. Remember he had all the allegations, all like 45. All these women came out. Then everybody was nobody was proved to be true, and then they ain't do no redaction or nothing. It was just like, I guess that's true. So they kind of had canceled him a little bit, and he kind of, you know what I mean, just started writing.
Yeah, I think he mad at me because I text him that picture with them dreads falling out. I say, man, you need to cut that shit off.
Yeah, him though. That's the funny part. Somebody photoshopped that. His hair wasn't that.
Oh, okay. And then he was like, "You believe anything you see?" I was like, "Nigga, is this not you?" I don't, you know what I mean? Just looking at the video, I'm like,
"Bro, that wasn't his head." I don't, because his argument is like, "You think if my hair was like this, you think I don't have the means to fix this shit?" I'm like, "You right." He'll have a quick weave in that bitch or something.
I'm gonna hit him back. I'm gonna say, since he cut it off, I'm glad he did listen to me. Okay, because I said shit off.
I think that was always the plan with his last album, because I think that was always the plan. So he
told me something deep. I said, watching you do comedy, to me, it's like the first time I've seen a king get off a throne to be a jester. And he said, well, if I was concerned with others' opinion of me, I would no longer be the king. And I said, that is profound.
That's king shit. I'm not worried about you at all. I'm not worried about nothing you talking about.
And it was so like, because I do the bit. That was one of my biggest bits. Impersonating him.
Yeah.
And what I mean. Even when he first started just seeing this nigga in the green, like, what the fuck? Like, this nigga's on the list. Like, it was such a
he was going up to open mics. He was doing
bro, it was crazy. And then you get to know him, and then you talking shit. Then you forget how rich he is. Then
that's the thing you forget. You like, oh shit, I
forget how rich this nigga is.
He mixes in with the common folk very well. It's like,
very well until you see
him. We FaceTime him at the Grammys. We was like, okay, got it.
Until you see his drive off from the open mic in a fucking Rolls Royce.
Like, nigga, that nigga said, meet me up here with some hats. The nigga bought some. Nigga bought like a dozen Blessed AF hats and threw them in his car. But he had to do the car like this. It was like a McLaren or some shit. I was like,
yeah, he is. He has to be the richest open micer in the history. Well, enough of Glaze on that.
The funny part was the people who talk shit never seen him live. Like, his live show is funny. Like, it's no way you can do all these. You could tour for 2-3 years and nobody say nothing about your live show. Like, only criticism was the ones that took the sound off the video from the special. And it's like that. I want to see somebody that go to the show and then say that he's not funny, because ultimately the whole thing was for him to for people to see us. Like, people skipped all that whole part about the Ha Mafia. He came, he was like, I'm gonna try to get my partners some light. You know what I'm saying? These niggas been funny for 20 years. People want to see me, but y'all are funny. Come on. You know what I'm saying? So that was big of him to do that anyway. Like, 8 people put us together and put us on the road for like 2-3 years, and we still doing stuff. Okay. We got a couple. We got Apartments 2 in the can. We got Situationships. A couple movies.
Apartments, did it come out? I thought the 2 came out.
Apartments 2 didn't come out yet.
Oh, when did it come out?
I don't know. We waiting on it.
I don't know. They might have cut me out. I had a little scene. And were you there when I did the scene?
I think I was.
Me and Spencer, we was construction workers.
Yeah, I was down at the bottom of the hill because I came down there with y'all. Remember, I was down there with y'all.
Like, I'm gonna call the police on y'all niggas. Y'all ain't shit.
They added me to y'all. I had to come down there at the hill with y'all.
Oh, dope. Okay. Well, cool. Well, enough T.I. Glaze. We got to move along because we were doing some glazing there, Ronnie. We got to watch it. That's right, man. That's right. And moving right along, man. What else is going on in the world, Ronnie?
You see the Grammys? You see what's his name? What's his name? Dunbar?
Dunbar.
Well, not Dunbar. The dude who won, the singing dude. The gay guy, he's hilarious. He's always on like all deaf and stuff like that. First Grammy.
Dunbar.
I'm saying his name wrong. I'm saying his name all.
Black guy?
Light skinned dude. Singer. He won.
Not Bad Bunny.
Not Bad Bunny. They didn't show his award on the air, but they had it online.
Let me see.
I forgot his name. Not Dump.
Oh, Duran Bernard.
Duran Bernard. Yeah.
Oh, let's take a look at this. I
Yeah,
got it.
he had a good speech.
Yeah, I got it pulled up. Hold on one second. Because I'm gonna have to switch this sound, but let's take a look. This is Duran Bernard. And you
How
said
you win your Grammy, LeVar? When you win a Grammy for Best Comedy Album, you need to run your black ass down there.
you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't care. And I'm gonna tell you why. I think a lot of times as black people, we get these award shows too much credibility and too much power. And I've said this a million times. I'm like, I know like motherfuckers be complaining and shit, but I'm like, well, why you don't? We should be happier with our own award. And even though BET is now owned by Paramount, is owned by the other group, we could make our own fucking award that we should. That should be the award, and don't nobody even go to this shit because this shit is just a.
Well, can I tell you the reason? The reason why it helps an artist to win a Grammy, it just changes their money. Like they could charge more on the road. I'm a Grammy winner. I'm a Grammy nominated artist. That's validation for the promoters and the venues and all the other shit. It's just,
Ronnie, I'm gonna have to interject with that. That's not necessarily true because your tour dates and ticket sales are based off of demand.
yeah,
right?
for sure.
So even if you win the Grammy, you like, well, fuck it, you charge because in the comedy clubs you do a guarantee. You can go to the comedy club do a big ass guarantee, but if you don't make that money back, you're fucked. You're not coming back, right?
Most of the people who are nominated for Grammys have cultivated. They have all. They kind of make sure you got all the stuff. Like these people are on the road all year. These is like he's from the internet. Like this dude won. He's from. You see him on Kevin on Stage's podcast and shit like that. It's like he's everywhere. Like he's doing the stuff. He's selling out shit.
I'm not knocking it, but I think the people are the validation and not the Grammy.
Sure, the people are the validation.
Sure. Because I love Leon Thomas. That nigga, I'm going to that. That's a bad. That's
every nigga over 40 who was outside of their college years loves Leon Thomas.
Well, Leon Thomas, man, come on, bro. I was banging at Leon, bro. Straight up.
You be in your car by yourself playing Safe Space.
Come on, man. Now look, let me switch this audio so we can hear this award acceptance real quick. Give me 1 second. Here we go.
You do this every morning? This is your morning show? Hilarious.
Shit. Happy Black History Month for the rest of my life.
Okay.
I want to remind everyone that we are all we got, and we know who I'm referring to. So please give yourself some grace and extend your kindness to your neighbor who needs it, okay? With that being said, to the Recording Academy, thank you for the Grammy. To my parents, thank you for loving and supporting me in ways that will last me 10,000 lifetimes. Behind the Access, D-Sing Records, The Nucleus, Emerald Media, Create Music Group, my team, my village, my cousins, the visionaries who believed in me enough to help guide me forward. Okay, never straight. My family and friends, God, thank you for being the wind beneath my wings at last. All of my personalities are weeping with joy right now. Thank you to the Academy, to my nominees. My mom and dad are here. Wait, and one last thing. Whew. To all the independent artists out there, and to every butch queen who was made to feel like you were too much, I'm the proof that you needed and the sign you've been waiting for. Be yourself. And speaking of yourself, I want to thank myself because this was some hard work, y'all, 20 plus years. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all. Thank you.
Man, good for him, bro. He give me them real Little Richard vibes, man.
I know as a person who's been doing something for 20 years, I understand. Like,
bro, like, cause this shit is hard. This shit is hard, bro. People don't understand, man. This comedy grind a motherfucker. I've been full time doing this shit for like 5 years, bro. It's a beast, man. I'm figuring it
I've been
out.
full time for in August. It'll be 25 years for me.
Yeah, bro, that's damn near your whole life, Ronnie. How old are you now, Ronnie?
45.
You young,
Yeah.
nigga. You'll be.
That's what
40.
sometimes I told my wife that yesterday. I said, bro, I be astonished that I got dropped off in the world. I dropped out of college and didn't have no plan or I just knew I wanted to do this one thing, and it's like that took me all around the world. I pay for multiple kids' braces and big ass shoes and shit, and with all out of my brain. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
without brain.
you a real hustler, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit, because I was always scared to quit my fucking job. It took me a
My dad
long,
told me to quit, bro.
huh?
I was working at a restaurant. My dad was like the head chef, and I was working there. And I was doing like the omelet flipping dude on the weekends, but I
Yeah.
worked in the kitchen during the week, and I would wait tables, and I would drive back and forth to college and to the comedy club. And my dad, and I was booking them shows like $200-300, here and there. I had to miss work. My dad was like, "Don't quit this shit. You can always cook somewhere. You know how to cook. Go do this shit now." My father, I thank him every day because he told me to get the fuck out of that restaurant. Get out of here. Go.
That's beautiful, man.
That wasn't even. I don't think I was a year in. I think I might have been 8 months in.
My wife had always encouraged me to quit way before I quit, but I was just like, I don't fucking know. Now I think with the internet and shit, you can kind of, because when we was coming up, we had to just hope to get on a fucking show or a sitcom or something.
You had to know the promoters all over the country. You had to know who was booking a room, who had a run, who had anything that paid. You figured it out, especially in the Southeast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did everything. I done did a lot of shit. And then you be feeling like I'm in this hole in the wall. Then you look up and Tony Robbins in that bitch too. You be like, okay, cool. It'd be like, I mean, we was at some little dirty ass club in Florida. It was me, Tony Robbins, and Joe Claire, and I was like, "That's what we doing."
Was it Top Flight?
No, Top Flight. I still go to Top Flight if I can. I need to book Top Flight coming up.
Yeah. Do they still make y'all wear dress shoes over there?
They used to. I think they're a little more lenient. They used to. I remember they told us we had to dress up. The first time I did Top Flight, I rolled out there with Shawty. Shout out to Shawty. He didn't have no license. Yeah. I drove him all the way to goddamn Tallahassee. He told me he was famous the whole trip. Then he said,
man.
This is when he was in the Clips video. Remember the old Clips video when he stopped the
I remember that. I remember that young Shorty.
So they told us to dress up. This is the Jersey era, right? They said get fresh. Me and Shorty goddamn go to the hotel. We get in our rooms. We come out that bitch jerseyed up, wristbands, Air Force Ones, hats and shit. They were like, "Nigga, y'all can't come here." He was like, "No, we on the show." They were like, "Nah, nigga, pants." So
did y'all do the show, or y'all had to go buy some pants?
They let us in. But I heard they made Earthquake Stand to know he had some shorts on one time. They were like, "Nah, this is y'all don't understand. It's right around the corner from FAMU. It's in Tallahassee. It's called Top Flight. Marvin Dixon been hosting this shit 30 years, and it's still jumping every Sunday."
Yeah, they had tried to book me for it. That shit had pissed me off. It was just like, what do you mean I can't wear sneakers? I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm good.
That was a tactic to keep the dope boys out, but it don't matter. They still around there.
Yeah, but if you're the artist, I'm not going to prohibit you from wearing sneakers. Like, if that's the dress code for people coming in, but if you're coming to perform, you should be. Because what if you perform in a kangaroo suit? You know what I mean? That's my act, but that's why I was just like, nah, I'm cool. I didn't fuck with it. So
yeah, Top Flight is one of them rules, man.
Yeah, it's what it is, man. That's what's up, bro.
That's what's happening, man. Shit, what you got coming up?
I got shit, man. I don't have shit for February, but March I'm pretty busy. I got I'm looking on this board right now. I got Columbus, Ohio. Well, Miamisburg, Ohio, March 7th. I'm at Bricky's. March 8th, I'm in Columbus, Ohio at the Attic. March 15th, I'm at the New York City Winery. March 20th, I'm in Pittsburgh. And I got some offers. I'm waiting for a couple of offers to come back. I'm trying to keep on keeping on. You know what I mean?
Feel me?
Keep on keeping on, man. I just got back. I did the start on this past weekend.
How was
Uh,
that?
it was cool, man. It was cool because they called me last minute. I did a fill-in for Jess Hilarious because she pulled out.
You did the big room? The big room was
Yeah, I
cool?
did the big room. This is the second time I've done the big room, though.
What's up? Hell yeah.
No, it was good. It was good.
They're helium now, right? Bruce gave
They
you
are helium. Yeah, Bruce sold it, man.
God damn.
He's very emotional about it. He be crying and
In
shit.
the era.
Yeah, it's different. It's still the same, right? It's still the same, but I guess they're gonna figure something out. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do with it going forward. You know what I'm saying?
That's my first headlining out of town show was not out of town, but like my first comedy club. My name on it. It was Clay booked it like 07. Grand Hustle presents Ronnie Jordan.
And y'all did a one-nighter?
We did a one-nighter. Because he did everyone. He did Duval, Benji, me. But shout out to Clay, man. That was that he always had the vision of, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, and I know y'all sold that bitch out too, didn't you?
That 07, I think I don't think I sold it out. It was packed though. And I think I did Stardome with Tip like a couple months ago. It was sold out there. Then I did it myself January 24.
Okay.
I did all right by myself.
Well, I started out the first time I did Stardome, I did a little room, 2 shows. I did that room only holds 70. I had like 35 people a show. Then I did it again. I sold it out at 70. And then he called me to headline the big room because I guess he was desperate because Martin was coming in town to the BJCC and Ricky was going to open for Martin. So it was one of them things, whoever he had probably like, oh, fuck that. I'm not going up against that. So I took that date and I did a little deal with him. But the shit was packed. I mean, because he was giving away the tickets too.
Yeah.
I saw
he papered my role. He papered it on me too. So I appreciate it.
Well, he kind of got over a little bit because I actually did a door deal. So basically, I sold maybe 240 tickets hard on my own. And then the rest of the tickets were given away. But bro, it was lit. I had over
about that packed room where you didn't think it was gonna be packed, that you'd be like,
but it wasn't no way.
Still like,
but see, it wasn't no way. It wasn't no way for me to win because Bruce is going to fill that room up. He gonna
anyway, it don't matter what he gonna get that bitch full, right?
He gonna fill that shit up, bro. So basically, I just paid myself. Really, I didn't even do a guarantee, but I walked out of there with some good paper, and it's just what it was. It wasn't no big.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be at I'm doing a theater in Indianapolis, the Wit Theater, March 14th. Yeah.
Who you with?
Theater by myself, man. Headliner.
Come on,
Ike, one of them Ike shows.
Ike still out there, huh?
Yeah, because I honestly, I've been on the road for 20-some years, but I'm always with somebody. I'm always featured. Yeah. I'm always with a lineup. So now it's just like, let's go sell some hard tickets on my own.
You too damn strong, man.
But strong it don't mean shit now if you can't sell tickets. So that's the one.
Right, but I'm saying putting you up, even with a nigga that's selling the tickets, you kind of, I mean, nigga, you killing him. But not that it. Just in the moment of the show, right? You come out there and Ronnie is a dog, so it's like, oh my god, because I saw shit when you did that show with Desi, I'm like, oh shit, and you wasn't even going hard. I
was just fucking around,
huh? You remember I put my hand on your shoulder? I was like, you know, this is your last show, right?
Hey, the funny part, I ain't been on.
I put my hand on your shoulder. I said, Ronnie. He said, man, why you say that? I say, nigga.
I'm just kidding. I did a couple shows with Desi recently, but him and Tyler, he got a rotation. He take Tyler, he take Clayton, he takes Starks. Okay. So and Lance was going with him a lot too. So I had to come off the road when Miss Pat show happened. So that's what happens when I get in the writers' rooms. I got to come completely.
Oh yeah, I forgot y'all. Ronnie is a writer for the Miss Pat show.
Right now. Season 5 is killing. Season 5 is killing. We broke the app on the first day, so BT Plus always breaks when Miss Pat drop because it's so many people logging in. That's how we normally get renewed. So we waiting to see if we get renewed for season 6. But I've been there since season 1. I was doing warm up season 1, and then she brought me in as a warm up, and she's like, I can't put you in the writers' room right away. but I know what you gonna do, and I'm gonna get you in there. Like, just chill out, just do what you do. Cause you know how women can set shit up and make it look like a man thought of it. So I was doing my warm-ups, and you know, warm-ups ain't easy. You gotta be funny for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they Jordan E. Cooper, the one of the co-creator, he was like, "You think he can punch up?" And she was like, "Yeah." And then I've been punching up ever since. So that was like half of season 1. It was like about 6 episodes in season 1. The episode I started doing punch-ups on was the dude broke in her house, and the nigga was fat too, and he was built like Pat.
Oh my god!
And I was killing on the punch-up. So
already know that punch-up is something else, man. I got to do punch. Well, you know, of course, Uncle Drew, and then I did.
I love Uncle Drew. Clark loves any basketball, older anything basketball, like any basketball movie, documentary.
Wow. But that was interesting working. I got to. When I did Uncle Drew with Real nigga, I was on set. We did like 5 or 6 weeks. But you know, I was with Kyrie, Reggie Miller,
Chris Webber,
Shaq Webber. It was amazing, man.
Cause Shaq seemed like if you get cool with him, he gonna be real silly, but he big as hell. Like
he's dude, it's ridiculous.
Like
bro.
a childish big nigga seem annoying as hell.
Big, bro. Like it don't make sense, dog. Like I remember we were like in the van or whatever. We was getting in the van, we was coming from set. And this was Shaq was doing the karate scene or whatever. And I was sitting like in the front of the van. So I see him coming to the van. I was like, I'm gonna get out or whatever so he can get. And he just poked me back in the van. One thing he did that, you know what I mean? And
all the way back in the van.
Yeah, and then one time there was a scene being shot.
Oh, that's so funny.
He was doing the party scene, and so he's sitting there, you know, just holding court with a bunch of motherfuckers, and I was like, I'm getting up out of here. So I walk away. Just imagine, bro, I was far, and nigga, a hand pulled me back in. Bro, like his hand, like I walked off, dog. I'm like at the door. I just feel this. I'm like, what the? He didn't even look at me. He just pulled me back so I can listen. I'm like, this shit is crazy.
I met Shaq again. I met him before, but I met him with Tip, and I didn't know him and Tip owned like a car wash. But this car wash got like it looks like a little car wash office, but you go inside, it's like a little hookah lounge.
Oh, is that the one on 10th Street? Is that what?
Yep, it look like it's like a hookah lounge on the inside, but it's like got these little chairs. So I walk in, Shaq sitting right over there in the chair. That nigga started getting up and kept getting up. I was like, God,
you know, every time I looked at him, I'm like, what could I do to take this nigga down, bro? Like
nothing. You could just you gotta roll up. You gotta preserve yourself.
But you know, they say some jujitsu guys. If you know that jujitsu, you can get on them.
Man, that nigga like a tree dog. That nigga big as hell.
But you just got to get around that neck.
And he back in shape a little bit. That's the scary part. When
you gotta get on them. You gotta climb that tree, and you gotta get around that neck, man.
LeVar, when I tell you, me and Clark just watched the 30 for 30 with him and Penny. Young Shaq was a dangerous nigga. Big, goofy, playful. Like he was slim.
Let me tell you something. For LeBron to say what he said, for LeBron to say that in the 80s and 90s, and I'm going to put the early 2000s, that it was easier to play a 82-game season back then than now is blasphemy.
Because y'all plays is better. Y'all got accommodations for big niggas now. Y'all got hotel. They just stretch the doorways out for y'all niggas. Imagine going to a La Quinta in 91.
But not just that. During this era, this was the hand checking era.
Oh yeah,
you getting hailed like you're getting hailed.
Every time you see Jordan on defense, he put his hand right on the nigga back. Like every time he put his hand.
Said that he was like he would like if he got you on defense, he would move your body slightly to throw you off. And they were literally playing in mud, bro, in cement.
Yeah,
and everybody was on cocaine.
And you gotta think about the shoe technology wasn't all the way there yet. They playing in goddamn Converse weapons, and then we move up to the Jordan era.
Cause
I ain't met a pair of Jordans I want to hoop in ever in my life.
we gotta keep it a bean. Them Jordan 1s, shit. You might be hooping in some Chuck Taylors, man.
Those are some high top flip flops.
That's
Jordan
all.
Are comfy when you got the right size and the right leather, because the wrong leather make them shits too tight. You like the newer ones, you like, damn, why are these shits so tight? Like the Dunks is more comfortable than Jordan 1s, and that's damn near the same shoe, which is stupid.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
How is the Dunks more comfortable than Jordan 1s? That is crazy. Did you see when he played on Last Dance, when he went back to the Garden, he wore the 1s and he said his feet was bleeding the whole game? Like
I did see that. Yeah, they kind of cut on the side of your pinky toe.
Yeah, he said he wore a size 12, which is the ones he wore in the Garden. I was like, nigga.
But do you know he wore the shoes he wore? One shoe was bigger than the other shoe.
Oh yeah.
So if he wore a 12 on his right foot, he will put a 13 on his left.
Well, I thought he wore a 13, and then I think
it's like a pivot. I think I guess if you think about it, if he got a shoe on that's an inch bigger, I'm guessing that'll be like probably on your pivot foot where you stop. So it's not, you got a little bit more room and you can do some more shit. So
what's the first Jordans you ever got when you was a kid? Like what was the first ones?
The Jordan 2s. I just did a whole on that shit. 5th grade.
Oh, I know you shut shit down when you went up there. Ooh, 5th grade. Ooh.
It was at 5th. I believe it was 5th grade. Bro, I couldn't sleep. Bro, the box, the box. See, that was the Jordans, when it was the basketball in the wing.
Yep. They had the wing look on the air. Yep, the Air Jordan. Yep.
Bro, listen to me, man. Like, my pops bought me them hoes, and that was it. He didn't buy me, he give me the Jordan, but you gonna wear them bitches all year.
All year. And my feet grew out of my Jordans. I still had to wear them bitches.
I was tore up, bro. Like, I was trying to wash them and shit and put that remember that shoe whitener?
Right, that sneaker white. That paint. Them niggas used to paint the Reeboks over. You like, nigga, them shit over. My first Jordan was 5th grade too. There was Jordan 5. My granddaddy bought them. He was like, I got straight A's. He was like, what you want? I was like, some Jordans. My mama took me around to find them shoes, and she was like, you sure you want these? You can get 2 pair of these. I was like, man, give me them Jordan. My Jordan 5s is my first Jordans with the reflective tongue. The Fresh Prince Jordans.
Let me show you. I'm about to pull the box up. Oh, yeah.
My picture of mine, I think. I got a picture of me and my brother in my shit.
Look at these. Yeah, these was my first Jordan.
Yeah. Hey, Jordan 5s, yep.
Them shits came out in 1986. 1986, I was 9.
Yep.
Going on 10, so I was in 5th grade. Yeah, man. Them bitches was talking. You see that part right there? That was talking, Ronnie, at the end. Because, we had Chicago with Salt and Snow. When I tell you I wore them hoes out, look at that box.
Hey, can I send you something that you can put on your screen, or do I need to email it to you?
Yeah, text it to me. I'll pull it up.
This is me and my brother on the Disney World trip. This one came with my granddad used to, he was a pimp, so he bought us Jordans, bought us clothes, and we sent us to Disney World 1990. I was 10 years old.
Your granddaddy was a pimp for real?
Yeah, he was a real pimp.
Your granddaddy was a real pimp?
Yes. Long hair, 40 Cadillacs. I got a tattoo right here. They say rest in peace, granddaddy Melvin, but it's Cadillac. You know what I'm saying? Cadillac.
So he had actual hoes.
Yeah, for sure. Like a bunch of hoes. Like when I was old enough to know what was going on, he didn't have no hoes by then. But when my mom was growing up, he had bitches and all that stuff. Like he had to stop because he kept going to jail and shit. So, but he definitely always had a hustle. I ain't know what the fuck he did, but he kept some cars. Yeah, I just texted you that picture of me and my brother.
I'm about to pull it up right now.
Yeah, my granddaddy had long ass hair, bro.
Come on.
Yeah. And then the crazy part, he was on Auburn Avenue and he was cool with Dr. King. I got a joke about this shit and everything. Like that's me and my brother. I got the black Bart Simpson on.
Yeah, them hard. Them reflecting. Come on, bro. That's 1990. So I was in 8th grade at that time.
But I had, how hard, the black Bart Simpson shirts, black Bart Simpson dunking on my shit.
Oh, that's
I only got
crazy.
the real Simpson shit on. I got the black one from the flea market.
Ronnie was not playing, bro. That Ronnie, you wasn't playing.
I
I
had the
see
tag
you.
on that bitch and everything, bro. Them Jordan 5. And then I think I wore like a 10 or 9.5 at that age. I was 10 years old, bro. I think I wore like a 9.5.
So Ronnie, your granddaddy was a pimp. Did he give you game or some shit on women, or did he ever
No,
talk?
it was kind of like a secret. It was kind of like my mom told me later, but it was like how I knew how he moved and talked that he did something, but he was just like he always checked on me when he said, "You like that comedy thing, huh?" He said, "You like it? Keep doing what you like." That's all he kept saying. Do what you like. I'm proud of you. Like
Yeah,
you, yeah, yeah. He
amazing.
passed. He had a congestive heart failure, man. But he stuck it out as long as he could, though. But that motherfucker had. When I tell you, he always had a new Cadillac with the suit to match.
Come on,
Pulling up, fedora, bad bitch, Cadillac.
they don't, they
You
don't,
know what
they
I'm
don't,
saying?
they don't make the OGs like that
They
no
don't
more.
make them like that no more.
They don't make them like that no more, bro.
He would always try to start businesses, but it would, you know what I'm saying? He'll go back to some street shit. He was like, I made him, he got like a key maker for some reason. He's like, I'm doing keys now. I'm like, now I know now. They probably was breaking it in there. They probably was selling keys to niggas and shit.
But I mean, Atlanta, but you originally from Atlanta,
Yeah,
Ronnie.
my mom's from Auburn Avenue, bro. Like 4th Ward. You know what I'm saying?
So Atlanta is like so many black entrepreneurs, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's the real freedom. Even when you taking an L in entrepreneurship, it's still a freedom that's there, you know. So
And it's like to see black people with money is like a
yeah,
empowering
bro.
thing. It's like, oh, I
Oh
can do that
God.
shit.
Atlanta, bro. When I moved here, I was like, this is it. I said, I
Yeah.
ain't this is it, man. I think most black people come in, they say that.
How
And then
long were you here when you came to Uptown?
I came to Uptown immediately. Like, well, I first visited Atlanta in 1997. I had crossed
I was
Cap.
in 11th grade, bro.
Yeah, I had crossed Cap, and we just came down here. Like, we drove from Xavier and just stayed a couple days. Me and the homies, me and my frat brother, couple frat brothers, and I was like, man, this shit's slick. I was like, I'm gonna live here. It was just so nice, man. We was down on Peachtree. It was beautiful,
You
man.
didn't think you were gonna stay in New Orleans? You didn't think that was gonna be your community?
Fuck no. And ain't no knock to New Orleans, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of basically grew up there because I went to college at 17, 18, and then I graduated. It took me 7 years in that program.
Oh, nigga, you from New Orleans?
Nah, not really. You know what I'm saying? It was different. You know, being a college kid and you down there, you kind of pretty much in a bubble. Even though you in New Orleans, being a student, you know what I mean? You with your group, you with the university. So it's a different experience. You know what I'm saying?
I think my friend's son committed to Xavier. Is it
Oh,
Xavier or Tulane? His name is Tobias Brinkley.
what's the major?
Well, no, he played basketball. He's a
Oh,
hoop.
dope. Okay, cool. He
He's
probably went to
nice.
Tulane because Xavier ain't. I mean, unless he
I
wanted
think
to
it's
go.
Tulane or one of them shits. One of them schools he committed to.
What high school did he go to?
He's still at. I forgot what school. I'll send it to you. He in high school right now, but his dad played at my high school, and he went to like Missouri, and he was one of the top niggas in Georgia, and his mom was like a top cheerleader. He worked for Chick-fil-A now, like corporate. So it's good seeing your friends raise good people. That's the era we in now. Like, cause you know, a lot of my friends had kids before me. I know you get this too, cause you know, we had kids a little later. So all your friends' kids be 18, 19, 20, you know what I'm saying?
I know. I'm shit. I'm about to be 49 with a 10-year-old, man.
Hey man, my son 10 already. My youngest is 10, my oldest is 12.
But see, you younger than me, so you know.
We right now. We would have been in high school at the same time.
No, I'd have been a senior though.
You'd have been a senior when I was in 9th grade, right?
Yeah, that's a big gap.
I don't know. My brother was in high school with me. That is a big gap because he was a senior. I was a senior when he was in the 9th grade, but he had it good because I was already that dude in high school, and he just had to walk in and inherit the, you know what I'm saying, the sauce.
And what high school did you go to?
Lovejoy and Banneker.
Oh, dope. Okay, cool. That's what's up, man. Well, Ronnie, I'm thinking I'm gonna wrap this up, man. Yo, when I'm coming back on More Than Culture, man. See, y'all be bullshitting.
Well, we gotta get your Perfect 10 guys now, man. Me and Tyler do a Perfect 10 guys every Thursday, 8 p.m. More Than Culture every Friday. So
yeah, I do both of them.
man. We do a stream episode too, so that might be an easier thing, you know what I mean? Because I feel like you like to be in your LeVar world in there with
You say this is LeVar world?
LeVar world, you in that bottomless. Got on some expensive shoes. You got on your jellies. Your some
man,
kind of expensive
I ain't buying no man doing this shit full time. I ain't got no more money for this shit, Ronnie. This shit getting rough around here, man. I'm trying to figure this thing out, man. Shit.
Damn. It be like that sometimes, my boy.
Come on, man. This shit is real. It's real in the field.
Be on here, brother. I appreciate it. I saw you on here on the live. I was just checking my YouTube. My YouTube that went from I had like 13,000 subscribers to like 30 in like a week.
Oh shit! But you went something? You put was it from a short?
It was a short that went viral on Instagram. I did that poverty picture with the when I was talking about the buzz balls and the thing. That shit did like 7 million on YouTube. I mean on Instagram. I put it on YouTube, and this guy it's probably at 6 million now. And I'm like, oh shit!
You jumped up! Congratulations for Ronnie. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Ronnie's page, man.
Go to officialblessedaf.com and get you something too. Get you a coffee mug or something. Send something to a man in your life that's doing good by you, that did something right by you. Send him a coffee mug or something.
Y'all make sure y'all get that, bro. But
yeah,
nothing but love, Ronnie. We gonna end this, man. I'm gonna holler at you. I gotta come do both of them podcasts too, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Keep doing your time, my boy.
All right, bro. I'm out. Y'all be good. Let me see. Outro. Where my outro video? Oh, there we go. All right, y'all. Good night and God bless.